The real reason she likes bad boys. You've seen it happen. A good man offers love, stability, respect, consistency, and she chooses the man who keeps her guessing, the one who disappears, the one who doesn't commit, the one who gives just enough, and then pulls away. And you ask yourself, why? Why do so many women fall for men who don't treat them well, while overlooking the ones who would? Tonight, we strip away the cliches and decode the truth behind attraction, because the answer is rarely what you think. This is FEMCODEX, Unseen Layers Feminine Psyche, the channel where we decode feminine psychology, where psychology meets truth, and truth meets you. Chapter 1. It begins with emotional stimulation. First, understand this. Women don't fall for bad boys. They fall for what bad boys stimulate. Uncertainty, intensity, challenge, emotional movement. Because emotional stimulation creates chemistry, and chemistry feels like aliveness. The bad boy doesn't play safe. He doesn't seek approval. He's unpredictable. He's confident to the point of being careless. And unpredictability creates dopamine. Dopamine feels like excitement. Excitement feels like attraction. Attraction feels like love, even when it's not. Chapter 2. The Illusion of Depth. The bad boy is not always deep, but he feels deep. Why? Because he reveals himself selectively. He doesn't overshare. He doesn't rush connection. He creates curiosity, and curiosity creates fantasy. She fills in the blanks. She imagines layers that may not exist. Meanwhile, the nice guy often gives everything too quickly. His emotions, his availability, his attention, his validation. There is nothing left to discover, and the feminine heart is drawn to discovery. Chapter 3. The Power of Polarity. Feminine energy is magnetic. It wants to be pulled, not controlled, not chased desperately, not suffocated, just pulled. Bad boys radiate strong polarity. Grounded, unapologetic, self-contained, non-needy. They do not orbit her. They make her feel like she is entering their world. And polarity creates attraction, because polarity creates tension, not emotional chaos, but energetic tension. The problem? Most nice guys collapse their polarity. They overinvest. They pedestalize her. They make her the source of their worth. And when a woman senses that, attraction fades, even if love remains. Chapter 4. The Emotional Challenge. Women do not consciously want pain, but they're drawn to growth. Bad boys challenge her emotionally, not in a healthy way, but in a way that mirrors her wounds. He triggers abandonment fears, self-worth questions, validation loops, attachment wounds, and the nervous system mistakes trauma chemistry for connection, because chaos feels familiar, and familiar feels safe, even when it isn't. That is trauma bonding, a cycle of longing reward, distance reunion, pain relief. The brain mistakes relief for love. Chapter 5. The Feminine Need for Strength. Here's the paradox. Women don't actually want bad boys. They want strong men with good hearts. But when a man is kind, without boundaries, he feels weak. And when a man is strong, without compassion, he feels dangerous. A woman seeks the place in between. Strength with warmth, power with empathy, masculinity with emotional safety. A man who cannot be controlled, but who would never harm her. A grounded leader, not a reckless rebel, not a submissive pleaser, a centered masculine presence. Chapter 6. Why she leaves the bad boy eventually. Over time, the bad boy reveals himself. Unreliable, immature, emotionally unavailable, self-centered, and the pain outweighs the excitement. The feminine heart can survive chaos, but it cannot thrive there. Eventually, the nervous system collapses. She craves peace. She longs for consistency, stability, security, emotional presence, truthfulness, integrity. The kind of man she once called boring now feels like home. But he isn't boring. He is safe, grounded, emotionally mature. What she truly wanted all along. Chapter 7. The FEMCODEX Truth. The real reason she liked the bad boy is not because he was bad. It's because he embodied confidence, polarity, emotional tension, mystery, self-assurance, while the good man often lacked boundaries, presence, self-respect, polarity, masculine grounding. Women do not want cruelty. They do not want chaos. They do not want games. They want a man who can lead himself, so she can relax into him. A man who is soft by choice, not by weakness. A man who is kind, without abandoning himself. A man who is loving, without needing approval. A man who chooses her, but does not collapse into her. That is the difference between nice and strong. Outro, stay grounded. She doesn't fall for the bad boy. She falls for the self-belief, the ease, the certainty, the direction, the unmoved center. But in the end, the man who keeps her heart is the one who combines strength and safety. Confident, calm, grounded, present. This is FEMCODEX, Unseen Layers Feminine Psyche, the channel where we decode feminine psychology. Until next time, be kind, be strong, be whole, and remember, real attraction begins when you no longer need to be chosen to feel complete.